Now, moving on, Sunday, if you did not know it, is International Yoga Day. Now, that was initially proposed 5 years ago by none other than the Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi. He himself is a very dedicated yoga practitioner. And then he got it officially ratified by the United Nations. Now, the discipline of yoga has grown greatly across the globe in recent years, and I am willing to bet that its popularity really has skyrocketed at home during the past tension-filled months of solitude that were enforced on so many of us by the coronavirus. Well, joining us now in studio in honor of International Yoga Day is Yael Ziv, head of the Yoga Teacher Training Course at Tel Aviv University. I didn't even know they had such a thing.
There's a sport campus there.
The sport campus. Sim campus.
Yeah,
okay. Yeah. First of all, let me just ask you, let's just bring me up to date on yoga studios and the coronavirus. Now, my wife actually does yoga, and I think she is back to taking some limited classes.
Yeah. Well, it's been a tough time for everybody. Right. Most studios have come back to teaching, but not at full capacity, of course, because we are limited with the number of people that we can allow into the studio. We need distancing, so we're back to the yoga classes, but at half capacity, I must say.
Let me just ask you, for people who don't do it, I think there's a lot of misconceptions. Some people think it's stretching, some people think it's some kind of meditation. So just for the non-yogis among us, explain basically yoga.
Okay. Well, first of all, yoga is a practice that improves a person's well-being physically, mentally, and spiritually. It began as a spiritual practice in India a couple of thousand years ago, and it has evolved through the years to many systems, many methods of yoga, many different practices. The popular practice today and the well-spread practice is that of using our physical body to enhance the change, the transformation through yoga. We do that with postures, physical postures. We do that through breath control and breath practices, and through meditation.
Right. Now, on my own reading, the June 21st date perhaps was chosen because it's the longest day of the year for much of the world.
Exactly. It's the summer solstice. And because the sun is such an important symbol of spiritual knowledge, it was chosen.
But what is it? I mean, what does one do on International Yoga Day? Why is it 21st?
Well, traditionally, first of all, it's now the 6th year that we're celebrating this day. And traditionally, for the past 5 years, there were mass practices all over the world to celebrate this day. Because, of course, of COVID-19, this year, the classes will be given online. Here in Israel, the Israeli Yoga Teachers Association has organized classes throughout the day, starting actually tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday. One can enter their website and look at the schedule and find the appropriate class for your level.
I have to ask you, there were some people associated kind of with Buddhism or even Hinduism or Eastern religions. What is the compatibility of Judaism or, let's say, the Jewish culture with yoga?
Yes. I have to say yoga is not a religion. Of course, it started in India, and it is affected by Indian Hindu thought, but it is a spiritual practice, and it is a physical practice that allows you to be more in touch with yourself and improve your health and feel better about yourself, move through life with more stability and ease. So it coexists with any religion, and that's why it's celebrated internationally. It's, it's spread all over the world.
And very briefly, it's very popular. Israelis love all things India. It seems to be very popular in Israel.
It's
and, of
true.
course, David Ben-Gurion practiced some form.
Actually, he was a student of Pilates and not yoga.
Pilates. But you see him standing on his head, which is something...
There's a famous picture of him doing a headstand on the beach. And but it's... no, it's not Pilates. I'm sorry, Feldenkrais. Moshe Feldenkrais taught him. Yes.
Okay, but it's still a nice image of him standing on his head.
Yep.
Okay, International Yoga Yoga Day. We all should take a break and meditate, especially in these times, and do some stretching.
Website of the Yoga Teachers Association and look up your class.
Okay, look up online. Okay, Yael Ziv, thank you for joining us
you.
on The Rundown.